Where we from today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to talk about caught up in some mess. Caught up in some mess in Philippine. Yeah, what a joy, such a joy to come back to get my friends. Now, I want to say, those here for the first time, if you would be, click on that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you can receive the track, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you're talking about some mess, yeah, problemos, situations, you understand? It is terrible to be in a situation that you can't get out of, no way to run, no way to hide, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell you some things that will help you. This deep, water. I'm gonna tell you some things that will help you whenever you're in a situation that's got you in a pickle, got you in some mess, got you in some jacked up situations, okay? And sometimes when you're in those types of situations, it is hard to get out, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very difficult, very, very hard. And when you find a way out, you need to take it. But the problem is, many of us don't understand that we're in a situation. Many of us don't understand that we have predicaments. Many of us don't know that we're in a problem. So first thing, you gotta do what? Recognize that you're in a situation. Recognize that you caught up in some mess. You caught up in something that you can't handle on your own. You know what I'm saying? And whenever you caught up in something that's too big for you, you need some help from your friends. If you got any, just a little help from my friend. You remember that Beatles song? Just a little help from my friend. Yeah. Need a little help sometime, man. Because whenever you in a situation, whenever you caught up in some mess, I'm going to tell you, number one, first thing, understand that you got some problems. Recognize the situation for what it is. Don't try to lie about it. Don't try to deny it, but accept it, recognize it, acknowledge it, and then you can get a way out of it, okay? Number one, do what? Acknowledge it. Not only should you acknowledge your situation, your problemo, whatever you're in, the mess you're in, but number two, you need to understand that it's important that you, whenever you acknowledge it, after you acknowledge it, you gotta confess it. Hell, man. You gotta confess that you did it, that you the one that did it. And stop trying to blame everybody else for your issue. Okay? Yeah, stop trying to blame your mama or your girlfriend for causing you to break up. You the one. It takes two to tango, buddy. So acknowledge it, recognize it, confess it, and then the next step, once you acknowledge it, once you confess it, then you have to stop stressing over it. Yeah. Because what is stress going to do for you? What's it going to do when you stress out over it? What's it going to do for you? Nothing but make you more stressful. So you have to recognize, acknowledge it, accept it, and then you got to confess it, and then you got to, stop stressing over it. Recognize that you are limited in your particular faculties of getting the situation done. And whenever you're limited, you need what? Help from your friends. You need help from somebody, something, someone, somewhere, somehow, to get you to a point of conclusion regarding the matter. Okay? I don't care how big, I don't care how small, I don't care how tall, I don't care how wide, and I don't care if you want to slide, how big it is. Whatever the situation is, you got to get out. In order to get out, number one, you got to acknowledge, you got to confess, you got to acknowledge, and then you got to confess it, and then you got to stop stressing over it. Okay? And then the next thing you got to do, once you acknowledge it, once you confess it, once you stop stressing over it, then you want to get out of it. The only way you're going to get out of it is to ask the Lord to bless you. Yeah. See? You're going from stress, you're going from mess to stress to bless. Okay? Mess, confess, stress, bless. You're getting out of it. Okay? You have to claw your way out of some situation sometimes. Sometimes you just can't get out of it all the way, all at once. Sometimes it takes time. It may take 6 months, may take a year. But you find a way, make a way, shake away, take away to get out. You get a plan of action and you work your plan to a T. That's how you do. And if you can't find yourself the way to get out by yourself, you need the help. You need some help. You may drop on your knees and say, Lord, I'm begging you, please. You know, I've done that many times when I couldn't see my way clear. You know, because I know who holds tomorrow. I know who holds my future. I know who holds the present day of now. And then if you got some friends on, you got your mama, your papa, your sister, people that love you, talk to them, man. Talk to them. See, look at sister, I got some problems. I need help. And I guarantee if they love you, if they love you, they may hate your guts. But yeah, man, if they love you, they will help you, okay? Okay? They will help you, and that's what you need. You need friends to help you out of the situation. Sometimes you can't do nothing else by your own. You sit there and, you know, ball up in a big roll in the bed and you just cry. I know, man. Sometimes life has no distinctions over who they want to touch for the struggle and problemos in life, over who they want to put the mess on and the stress on. It is not designed to be escaped sometimes. Sometimes it's your time, okay? And when it's your time for the mess, when it's time for to get in it, you got to deal with it. Like Brother James Brown said, deal with it, deal with it, When you deal with it and don't run from it, that's when you're clawing your way out of it. That's how you get out of it. You face it head on. I've been in a lot of stressful situations, and I've been in a lot of messful situations. And you know what I did? You think I ran? No. You think I cried? Yeah. Sometimes, my brothers and my sisters, you have to cry sometimes, okay? But you don't lay in your pity. You don't draw no pity party. You wipe them tears from your eyes. Say, okay, it's over for the crying now. Let's get out of this. Let's go. Let's go back. Let's get up. Because talk to yourself. You got to talk to yourself. Because if you don't talk to yourself, somebody else will. And they'll talk negativity. You need to speak powerful words to yourself. Hey, I've been in this too long. I'm not going to let this lady make me crazy. I'm not going to let her drive me crazy. I'm not going to let her play a fool over me. I'm tired, and I'm getting out of this. And that's how you do. You pull your mind out of the gutter. You speak positive things to yourself, and you roll yourself up. You wipe the tears from your eyes, and you get up, and you keep it moving, mister. You keep it moving, sister. That's how you get caught. That's how you get out of the mess that you're in sometimes. That's how you get out of the mess that you caught up in. You know, and my advice to, I got some advice to a man that is in some big trouble right now. I'm not even gonna call his name. He's a national figure, and he caught up in some mess. Number one, this is my advice to you, mister, and y'all know who I'm talking about. Number one, you should acknowledge and accept your mess, okay? Yeah, mister. Yeah, you need to acknowledge and accept your mess. You did it. Stop the lying, stop the crying, stop the blame shifting. Nobody put you in that dress you're in but you, okay? And so, stop the lying. Acknowledge what you did. And say, yeah, I did. Own up to it. And after you've acknowledged it, confess it. Drop down on your knees and say, Lord, forgive me. I know not what I did. I did some bad stuff. I had no business taking that stuff, and I took it with me, Lord. Forgive me. Okay? Then you can stop stressing once you done did that. And then after that, you need to tell the people you're wrong, and then hopefully they will forgive you. Okay? That's how you call. You come open and you be truthful to the people that you offended. And when you're open, nobody can accuse you of being unopened. Nobody can accuse you of being closed, because you bear your heart and your soul to the truth. It is the truth, ladies and gentlemen, that makes us free from guilt. It is the truth, ladies and gentlemen, that makes us free from doubt and worry and fear and all of the negative overtones that come along with it. Okay? When you tell the truth, you have nothing to fear. You have nowhere to run. You ain't got to run. You ain't got to hide, because the truth gonna bring the light to the situation, and you're gonna feel a portion of freedom coming over your life. And whenever you feel a portion of freedom, oh Lord, nobody can stop you. No one, nowhere, no thing can stop you, because you're free. You're free in your mind, you're free in your heart, you're free in your spirit, you're free in your soul. You're free, okay? And nobody can put the chains on you again except for you, okay? So, I'm telling you, that's my advice to you, mister. And y'all know who I'm talking about. When you caught up in some mess, there's a way, always a way out if you want to get out of it. And the problem is, ladies and gentlemen, many of us don't want to get out of it. We want to use our mess to get other people caught up in it with us. You know, if you ever heard the saying that Misery loves company. Yeah, it does. That's true. A lot of people are down on the ground. They want to crawl you back. They have that crab mentality, right? They want to pull you down with, come on, come on. Everybody going down. If I got to go down, y'all going down with me. Okay? That's how they do. That's how they do. I'm going to tell you, man, that's not the right way to do it. You call yourself out. You acknowledge you're wrong, that you stop denying, you stop the running, you confess, and you come out of the mess. You stop stressing, and you begin to feel free. You begin to feel freedom. A freedom to walk and move in truth and love and power. Until you confess, you're not going to go anywhere. Until you start trying to blame other people for your issues, mister, you ain't going nowhere but down. And you're going down fast. Okay? That's what's happening right now. We have a national figure in the United States of America that's lying to his teeth. Okay? And you think he's going to get free? You can't get free when you continue to lie and don't tell the truth. You have to tell the truth. It is the truth that makes you free. You got some Indian people eating in Burger King. They left out of there and left their bag. They ran back in there. They get this thing? Somebody got it, they got it. Huh? They got it? Okay, thank goodness they got it back. Hey, but yeah, you cannot stress out. And you cannot get out of a situation without being honest to yourself, honest to the people that you offended, honest to God, honest to your fellow man. I mean, you just got to be real. You have to be truthful. And when you're truthful, people will accept you better than they will when you're lying. And don't get me wrong now. Everybody know when you're telling a lie, okay? You can fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool everybody all the time. That's what Abraham Lincoln said. You can fool some people sometimes, but you can't fool everybody all the time. So, miss the big stuff in Washington or whatever you are, Mar-a-Lago, wherever you want to Bago, Winnebago, Lar-Lago, whatever you at, you better, I'm suggesting this to you, open up your mind and heart and pray. Ask the Lord forgive you, get you out of this mess you're in. Then you will stop stressing, then you'll start confessing, and then you'll start getting blessings, okay? That's the way the world is. That's the way I deal with situations, and that's how I get out of situations. Because I mess up sometimes. These you can tell you, I mess up. And when I mess up, I know I mess up. You ain't got to tell me nothing. Because I know, you know why I know I mess up? Because the Spirit of the Lord convicts my soul and convicts my heart and mind. I know I did wrong. And so, when you see somebody don't acknowledge their wrongness, they may not have Spirit in them. And they may not be have a knowledge of the Most High God in them. Okay? And therefore, they're called ungodly people. When you're dealing with somebody that's ungodly, there's no hope for them until they confess their sin. There's no hope for them until they acknowledge what they did wrong. You know, and coming to the realization of who is in control. Okay? That's it for now, guys. I just want to bring that to you. When you're caught up in some mess, you got to get out of it. The best way to do it is right, tight, long, and strong. Do it the right way, the tight way, the long way, and the strong way. And you'll come out on the top. But when you continue to lie, you're pulling yourself deeper in the hole. You're tangling yourself deeper and deeper in the tangled web of lies. Okay? So, I'm telling you, man, there's always a way out. But you got to know that you did it. And that you got to acknowledge you did it. And then try to get out of it. Develop a plan, get help from the people you need that can help you and get yourself on solid ground by telling them what? T-R-U-T-H. Truth. It is the truth, ladies and gentlemen, that makes us free. And he that is free in what? Indeed. That's it for now. This is BobbieD and saying take care. God bless and peace. See you on the backside of tomorrow.